Hey guys, this video is to help you determine your IRA goals. You're going to have to follow it carefully. Pause my video when you need to. I'm doing the best I can to make this as clear as possible. So number one, select a reasonable goal. This is really important. You've got to take in consideration what you've already read, how easy it was to read Unwind, what you've, your willingness to read regularly, etc. So that is the most important goal. If you are goal-oriented and you are willing to read 1,000 pages, then great. But otherwise, I'd rather you, go with a C or a B. But that is completely up to you. Just keep in mind that I will be grading your benchmark goals. So if you set a goal that's too high and you don't meet it, then you will not do well on that goal. However, you still will have the chance to catch up, and it will not affect your overall grade on the IRA. And I will explain that in person later, so just don't worry about that. So number two, if you did not turn in logs for Unwind, skip this step. Otherwise, subtract 335 from the number of pages you are going for. So what is your page goal? Is it 1,000? Subtract 335 from it. Is it 750? Subtract 335 from it, and so on. Put that number here. Now step 3, I want you to subtract the number of pages you have already read from any other book from this number and write it here. So it's basically taking 335 plus whatever number of pages you've already read, adding those together, and then subtracting them from the original total. So this is the total number of pages you have left to read. So if you have not read any other books, then this number will be the same as this. If you have read more, then this number will be smaller. Hopefully that makes sense. Now, divide the number in step 4 by 3 and write the answer here. Don't use decimal points, so just round up, okay? The answer is the total number of pages you will need to read and log before Wednesday, September 20th, which is only 5 school days from today. This is also considered your first benchmark goal, so write this in your planner. Then you will also take a picture of that, edit it, crop it, make it look nice, put it in Notability, because I will not let you submit a JPEG anymore. It's too much of a pain for me on my part. So put it in Notability first, then upload it into the assignment. Step 4, so now that's the first goal. Now, to determine the second goal, it should be obvious, but you need to take the number from 5, this number here, and add it to your first goal, so you're that much farther ahead. And this is considered your second goal. So write that in your planner under September 27th's date. Also write the number of logs you need to do. Remember, it's an average of every 50. I explained that in the IRA contract, so if you need to watch that video again, please do so. Step 8, take pictures, edit, and submit in the correct place. If you do not put these in the correct spots, I'm docking you points, because you're making my life miserable and too hard, and I have done everything I can to help make sure you put it in the right place. So please pay attention to detail. Number 9, this gives you then another 7 days. So September 27th, then October 6th is your first deadline. So you have another 7 days to complete your IRA. So please note that if you do not meet your benchmarks, you will get a 0 in the gradebook. But you will still be able to complete the IRA without direct deduction if you get caught up. I hope that makes sense. So it is in your best interest to make sure you are meeting my benchmarks. This helps you not to procrastinate. So if you have to start putting page numbers, like for example, so you have, let's say you have 5 school days. What's your benchmark goal number 1? Divide that by 5, and that will tell you how many pages you have to read every single day. And then if you get behind a little bit, you have the weekend to catch up. I hope this is clear. If it's not, please watch again. You may email me with questions. but if it can be answered in this video, I will tell you to refer to the video. I will not answer any questions that I've answered in the video. Okay? Thanks, guys.